Nostradamus Egg was the Templars' gift to time machine. The appearance of Michael Nostradamus' time machine is attributed to the Templars, was the famous predictor of the future, simply describing what he saw while traveling through time. Nostradamus was friendly with the Grand Master of the Templar Order at the time. After his execution in 1547, the soothsayer suddenly became rich. The secret of his wealth he refused to reveal even to his family members. Description of the Nostradamus time capsule. The egg-shaped structure was 2 meters high. The walls of the capsule were stitched with silver wire, reminiscent of modern electrical wiring, and consisted of 3 metals: bronze, brass, and copper. According to some reports, the egg was covered with gold leaf and had a mirror-like luster. The upper part of the capsule was cut off and opened. Inside the capsule was a small chair. The room where the egg was kept was secret, and even friends were not allowed in there. Interesting facts. Although there is little verified information about the Nostradamus Egg, there are several interesting facts and theories related to this mystical artifact. 1. Size and material. According to various sources, the Nostradamus Egg is described as pomegranate-shaped, about the size of an orange. It is claimed to have been made of metal or stone. 2. Predictions. Legend associates Nostradamus Egg with predictive powers. It is believed that inside the egg contained cryptic messages related to future events and the fates of people. 3. Loss. The fate of the Nostradamus Egg itself remains a mystery. Some claim that it was never found after Nostradamus' death and may have been lost or hidden. 4. Alternative stories. There are different versions of the legend of Nostradamus Egg. Some of them claim that the egg contains not only predictions but also healing or magical properties. 5. Impact on researchers. There are still researchers who are in search of the Nostradamus Egg, trying to gather more information and unravel its mystery. It should be noted that all these facts are based on speculations, legends, and interpretation of historical materials. Real reliable evidence of the existence of the Nostradamus Egg has not yet been found. The Nostradamus Egg is associated with Michelangelo de Nostradamus, better known as Nostradamus, because of its legendary history. Nostradamus was a 13th to 16th century French physician and astrologer who became known for his prophetic predictions, set forth in his works such as the Prophecies. According to legend, the Nostradamus Egg was one of the gifts he received from the secret society of the Templars, of which he claimed to have been a member. The Nostradamus Egg is considered to be an item of mystical importance and is associated with Nostradamus' prophetic abilities. However, it should be noted that this connection is mostly based on legends and myths rather than verified historical facts. There are many different versions and interpretations of the Nostradamus Egg story, and some historians and researchers believe that it is more myth than fact. Thus, the connection between the Nostradamus Egg and Nostradamus remains a matter of debate and interpretation, and there is no unequivocal historical evidence to support the connection. And Kozyrev tried to repeat the secret principle of the Nostradamus Egg operation. In pre-Christian times, any self-respecting witch had a cauldron filled with water, which she stirred with a broom, and depending on which way the water rotated, it showed the past and the future. The Templar Order, which guarded the ancient treasures of the Temple of Solomon, may have acquired one of these devices, which they decided to test with the help of Nostradamus. In his works, N. Kozyrev described a kind of time energy emanating from the stars, which permeates everything in the world, but only a mirror can reflect it. In the design of Nostradamus Egg, the top is cut off, which is open, and this is not accidental. The egg was exposed to the open sky at night on a certain day and hour, so that the light of the stars entered it through the top opening, and reflecting from the mirrored walls of the egg, influenced the operator sitting inside. It is difficult to say whether Nostradamus moved in time physically, or it was done only by his soul, or he saw future events, as in the movie. However, N. Kozyrev's experiments with shiny aluminum spiral plates were indeed conducted in the Novosibirsk Secret Institute. The operator, who was in Kozyrev's mirrors, began to see various visions. Based on available historical evidence and research, there is no credible evidence or confirmation that the Nostradamus egg was given by the Templars or had a connection to a time machine. Information about such a connection is based mostly on legends and claims that have no direct evidence. Drawings of Nostradamus egg are not in the public domain, but there are engravings and descriptions of eyewitnesses on which you can understand the principle of operation of this magical machine. It's essentially a chair. Nostradamus spent a lot of time in it, indulging in his meditations. From the descriptions of eyewitnesses, we can understand that it was a high bronze throne. The chair was covered with a smooth shell of bronze, which resembled an egg in shape. Its height was about 2 meters. The base was fixed to the floor, and on top was a door cover. There is information that Nostradamus egg is not invented, and received his drawing from the Freemasons. He was a member of their society. Also, researchers say that such a device was known even Templar. Nostradamus egg was made according to his personal drawings. It is possible that there were details finalized by him in a private workshop of a master armorer. The machine consisted of a shell and a chair with armrests. They were made of bronze, which the author, following alchemical treatises, considered to be an ideal material that contains both masculine and feminine qualities, copper and tin. There are also mentions of a mysterious object called talking head. What it was for the object remains only to be guessed. Someone says that it was an energy generator or amplifier. Someone believes that it was a sound recording device. Gramophone will be invented 4 centuries after the birth of Nostradamus. Although the hall where the egg was located was not simple either. Not even friends were allowed in. And his influence on the egg shouldn't be ruled out either. It is possible that the egg was just one part of the magical machine that made up the entire house of the famous soothsayer and alchemist. It seems that the house itself was also one of the shells shielding the owner from the outside world. At the present moment of time, such constructions are also investigated, and they are called hypomagnetic chambers.